Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be organizing my pantry. Just to give you a bigger overview of our pantry, we have some pet stuff in here. I am going to keep all of these containers because I really like them. We have a lot of wire baskets with different food items, some cleaning supplies, and then our smaller appliances. And this is where we keep our recycling. So it's not terrible, but it could definitely look a lot better. I bought a couple things off of Amazon to help me organize the pantry. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it all, but we'll see. First thing I bought was some, I guess they're wicker, or I'm not really sure the material, but they're kind of small, smaller than I expected. I mean, they're really nice. I do really like them, but I was kind of hoping that they were all the same size. For what I'm going to use them for, I don't know if they're big enough, but we'll see. I do like them though. They're really nice. And it came with 2 of the bigger ones and 2 of the smaller ones. The second thing I bought were these fabric containers. I'm not really sure what I even bought these for, but I'm sure we can put them to use. They're kind of like that neutral color that I wanted to stick with, but I don't know. I might use it to hide some of the smaller appliances that I have in my pantry, just because I don't use them as often, and I feel like they would look nicer if they were inside of something. So I do like that they're very large. The last thing I bought is kind of big. So it's basically these like wicker baskets. They look really nice. I already took one out. They seem really heavy duty, which is nice. So that's that. The bottom. So yeah, I really like these. I like the color, I like the texture. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna use these for either. But I might end up keeping them and using them somewhere else if they don't work in the pantry. But yeah, I really like them. So now that I have all of my containers, let's get to organizing. Okay, so I took mostly everything out. I did leave these containers for right now because I'm probably going to keep them there. I'm going to play around with the containers first and see where I want to put everything before I start putting things back into them. Okay, this is what I have so far. I think I like it. I am missing one of the rose gold baskets that I'll put right there, one of the smaller ones. The only thing is I wish I had another one of these. It only came in a pack of 3, and I tried to put the 3, but I didn't like it. I feel like I need one more. So I might order another pack, but then I'll end up with 2 extra, but I'm sure maybe I could put the 2 extra at the top. I'm not sure. But I think I will order another one because I feel like that's where I was planning on putting the appliances. So I do feel like I need another one. I don't know. What do you think? Hi, Luna. I think I'm going to start putting the smaller appliances in these and just see how it fits. See if I can make it work with 3. If not, I guess I'll order another one. But you know, it won't be here for 2 days. So, but I think I like the way it looks so far. What do you think, Luna? Yeah? You like it? had a good start. I just used the 3 to try and fit all the appliances in. They did fit, however, they're sticking out a little bit in this one, but that's okay. It still looks a lot better than it did before. So far I have my toaster and my blender in this one. I was able to fit my crock pot in this one. And in this one, I have my food processor, my rice cooker, and my hard-boiled egg cooker. And then over here, I just put the pee-pee pads for the dogs, and like plastic wrap, tin foil, that kind of stuff. In here, I just have paper cups, or plastic cups, plastic silverware, and some extra, Ziploc bags, stuff like that. In here, I have all of the accessories for the pressure cleaner and a spin mop, a small spin mop that I have. So I'll organize that a little bit better, but I kind of just threw everything in there for right now. Just like extra miscellaneous pieces to the vacuum as well. And then in this one, I just have the pressure cleaner, some extra stuff for the fridge, and just some extra cleaning stuff. So far everything's fitting really nice. The dog stuff goes in there. And then I'll be putting the food up. So we're almost done. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna walk you through what I did. So I didn't really do much to the top. I just have a couple things that I don't know where else to put. Some wine bottles or champagne bottles, and then our cat carrier, lunch boxes. Here, I didn't change anything. I just wiped everything down. Just our containers, and then over here we have like extra bags, an apron, a tablecloth, just some miscellaneous stuff that I didn't have a container for. And then over here I do have a plastic container with like my protein powders and other powders. Down here I have all of our extra coffee and some K-cups. And then here's pretty much all of our food items. Like I said, we don't buy a lot of canned or processed food, or we try not to at least. We do have some backups of some sauces and things like that, and then some sweet treats in here, as well as some teas, a few canned items, and then some pastas and rice, and some more miscellaneous sauce. And then down here, I think I already showed you this, but pressure cleaner, extra cleaning pieces in here, lint roller, just miscellaneous cleaning stuff that doesn't fit under the sink. This is all of our dog / pet, because we have a cat, so dog / cat stuff, which we have a lot of stuff, a lot of medication. One of the dogs used to be on a lot of meds, so we still have everything there. Shampoo, etc. This is like our paper goods, plastic cups, plastic forks, and then saran wrap, tin foil, and some doggy pee-pee pads. The only thing I did stick back here was the cat food because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. And then down here we have our appliances, and then this is our dog food. I definitely do think I am gonna order another set of these. I'll figure out what I'll do with the other two, but I definitely want to add at least one, like move these over and at least add one more, because I did realize I have this appliance that I have not opened, and then I also have this, which I would probably like to take out of the box just because it's so bulky. as well as our traditional coffee maker. We pulled it out the other day because we had a lot of guests over, and it's easier to use this, and this is what we use on the daily, so we don't keep this out. We keep it in the pantry, but I have to clean it out. So I think that's what I'll do, and see if I can fit the rest of these appliances in another one of those. Maybe I'll stick the other two up here and put something else in it. I'm not sure, but I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks really nice. It looks a lot less messy than it did before. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Is there anything you think I should do differently? Oh, and I have like our cookbooks in this basket here. So I kind of like how we have that basket and this basket. They're a little bit, they kind of match. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I think it turned out really nice. I really like it. I think it's a lot less messy than it was before. It looks a lot more organized without all of the items just coming out of baskets. I think it looks a lot better when you can't really see a lot of the cleaning stuff and the paper stuff. So yeah, there's my pantry. We also, I didn't show this earlier, but we also have one of these things that you put on the wall, and you can hook up all your broom and different things too. So I still have to put the vacuum. I decided not to use these. I really like them, but they're a little small for what I need. They just wouldn't fit a lot, so I'm gonna see if maybe I'll use them in my linen closet, and if not, I'll probably just return them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!